Hey everybody, I'm going to show you how to take a Blueberry Simplex one-size diaper with relaxed elastics and replace it. So this diaper has what's called rolled elastics, and the inside, if you flip the diaper inside out, you won't need to do any seam ripping to access the elastics except for the backs. This is what it looks like on the inside for the leg elastics. So what you'll do is you'll take your seam ripper and you'll come over here and start taking it apart. It's tacked down a little bit right here. I would start over here and just cut this here off without seam ripping this. That helps you to not mess with the pull at all. But you're going to take all the way down the diaper, seam rip the elastic all the way off. I have one here. I've already done that too. And for our replacement elastic, we're going to use 3/4 inch braided elastic. And here it's all the way out. You'll want to pin it to the pull side, right on top of where it was. And it's going to be a little bulky right here because of the way that the diaper is stitched. That's okay, you'll just have to kind of work with it. And while we're pinning in this area, we're not damaging the diaper at all because this is the seam allowance here. So come to both ends, and we're going to pin it in the center also. Where's my pins? This one I'm going to pin out this way. Stretch it all the way out, find your center. I've done this one, this is a one size, so I've done this, it doesn't have to be exactly the center. I've done this elastic at 6 inches, 3/4 inch braided, because we're going to stretch this out, and as we stretch it, it's going to obviously get narrower, and we need to sew in that space. So you want to keep it nice and wide. Bring it over to your machine. I've got my stitch length at 2.5 right now. I'm going to bring it up to 3.5. Bringing it down so you can see a little better. Okay, so I'm going to start by back stitching here. We're going to be parallel. It might be a little bulky. Down. It's okay. Try to work with it. So I'm going to leave it without pulling until I'm done back stitching, and then I'll stretch. And I'll probably go 2 sets. Just so it's really good and locked down. And then I'm going to pull. I'm going to bring this back a little bit. Now I'm going to pull to the center mark. And I'm going to keep my elastic on the inside of this area where it's stitched. I don't know if it's a little dark for you to see. There, can you see the stitching? We're going to keep our elastic on the inside of that stitching. So to the right for this video. So you're going to need to hold it from the back as well. Just kind of use your hands to hold everything in place as you stitch. Try to stay in the center of your elastic. Going nice and slow is best. Stop and reposition as you need to. But you are going to need to guide it from the back a little bit because we are pulling pretty tight. Okay. We've hit center, so we're going to leave our needle down and readjust. You can also go to quarters. So here's the quarter point. I'm going to pull my needle. And notice how I pinned this pin with the sharp part away from the diaper. That way I don't ever accidentally poke into our good pull. To do your back elastics, you're going to do it exactly like a pocket diaper. It's just a cased elastic, and I have other videos on how to do that. Just open the casing and run it through that casing. Here we are at the other end, so I kind of put my pin in here funny, but I'm going to stop stretching and back stitch. And I'll turn this diaper right side out so you can see. Okay, so here is what the diaper looks like. Of course, I don't have the elastic in this side at all, so it looks really relaxed. But this is our new elastic in here. And this one, I'll show you what the other one, this one is relaxed elastics on this one versus our new nice and tight one. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know.